the more responsible you should be. And Bamidele's wife was praying for so much, like in terms of position at work and all that, and she got it. Like she actually got what she prayed for. When you're not like, you pray for something and you don't even have the strength to deal with whatever you prayed for, like you prayed to gain weight and then you gain weight and you realize you don't even have money to buy bigger clothes. Like that's what's happening in Bamidele's marriage. And looking at the sequence of the movie, you could tell that they saw this coming, because Bamidele's wife was always having dreams, like always having dreams that her marriage is unstable. This is what is happening, that's what is happening, but she just ignored, because I'm a married woman, I'm a prayerful woman, and it's God is the one who brought me here. So I don't think there will be anything that will be coming against my family. That is how come I didn't see any action. And husbands or men are people who constantly need love, they constantly need support, they constantly need attention. Yes, they make it look like it's the women who need it, but men really, really need that. That's how come when Bamidele's wife left the house, Bamidele is all lonely, like the devil has just found work for the idle person. He was idle. And at the point that Bamidele was idle, another family was going through hell. Like another marriage was also going through hell. And then she, who is also not a prayerful person, she becomes, I don't know, like she finds a prey and then she just jumps on it. Like she becomes a predator and then finds a prey. That is Bamidele. How can you be on the same bed with another woman, a prayerful man, someone whose father does miracles in his village, someone who really prays for things to happen? Like when it happens like that, you're actually the first person to be a suspect if something like that happened, because everyone is looking up to you, everyone is expecting you to be perfect, because you have this. It's like we looking at pastors' children, we expect them to be perfect. That's the same way we judge Bamidele. We expect him to be a perfect husband, a perfect father, but look at him. He didn't stand firm when his wife left. I think he thought that his wife leaving, traveling and all that, I don't know what he thought, but that is very, very dangerous. When we think we are comfortable, when we think that nothing is going to happen, because Bamidele's wife thought that she was comfortable, like she was pursuing her dreams, because she has, like, my husband is a grown-up man, I've cooked enough for him for the duration I'll be away, so I don't see why he should be tempted by any woman. It is just surprising. At that same time, we know Henry, who also, this group, they want to avenge what Abejoye did to them. Like Abejoye has punished them spiritually, so they wanted to avenge him, and they wanted to pass it through his family. They wanted to pass it through something that is close to him. Sometimes if some people want to hurt you, they don't want to hurt you directly. They want to pass it through your loved ones. They want to pass it through people who mean so much to you. And when it happens that way, it touches you, because they are people you love, and when they are hurt, you are also hurt. Yeah. So Henry has been assigned, he's been given the word to fight for the heritage of the spirit of the ancients. And the previous episode, they have this ring that they wear, and the ring, when they wear it, it has this protection, it has this powers it gives them, and that is what he wore before he entered the house. And the mission there was that he's going to greet Bamidele himself, be like, okay, let's make peace, I've wronged you for a while and I want to come back to my senses and then come back together. Unfortunately, he didn't meet Bamidele, and he met Esther. The doom is the one who is also going through marriage crisis and then decides to pose as the wife of Bamidele. And you think you are doing something to favor yourself, and then it ends up going against you. Here in this scene, it's a bit dicey, because if Bamidele's wife was home, I don't know if this charm would have worked on her, which I doubt, because she's very, very prayerful. She sees things before they happen. So if she was home, I don't think this Henry guy would have been successful with his quest to conquer the family. And on the other hand, Dedum is also posing as Bamidele's wife. means that Henry hasn't really pursued what he wanted to do. He has just gone halfway. Because right now, Bamidele is in trouble, because if you are affiliated to a pastor, you have Christian background, you are someone people look up to, and then they find you with another woman. It's embarrassing, and it's something that they wouldn't want it to be out of the coffers, because it's actually very embarrassing. So on one note, Henry has succeeded. On the other one, he didn't succeed, because if Henry hears that Dedum is not Bamidele's wife, he's going to be very disappointed, because the charm was meant for her and the husband, and now someone else has received the charm. Even though Dedum is someone who, I wouldn't want to say deserve, because nobody deserves bad things. Even though Dedum is the one who called for it, she said she's the wife and all that, I feel the mission is not accomplished. So Henry will come back again. He will really strike back. Right now, Bamidele is confused. Like, he is so confused. He's extremely confused. His wife is coming back home. He has made a woman he slept with has gone mad. His pastor is aware of what he did. He did adultery. There are so many consequences attached to this, what he has done. So the season 6 is going to be fire, because Bamidele is stranded. Like right now, I wouldn't wish to be in his shoes right now, because he's extremely stranded. He's confused. He's really confused. And I'm happy that his wife is coming back home. I think she's a woman and she will understand what happened, even though it's unforgivable. They have been in their marriage for quite a long time. So she will understand that, yes, I saw this coming, I didn't act upon it. Let's hope that Bamidele's wife will understand it. And I also expect that they call their father Abejoye in the village. I think he sees everything, but he has put everything in the hands of God. He's very positive that everything will turn out right. That's how he's not acting, he's not calling his son, he's not calling his daughter-in-law to tell them that, even if he tells them, like, he's not really putting his hands on the ground, like on the field, to pray for them. Like, he knows that everything will finally be in place. But the two of them need to learn this the hard way. The two of them need to know that coming together is the best. And praying for things that you like I don't know how to say, like material things. Praying to get material things is not all that you need. When you pray to get material things, you should also pray for the wisdom to be able to handle those material things. Yeah, I'm happy that Bamidele has gone through this. Like, he I wouldn't want to say he deserves it, but he needs to see life as it is, that you don't have to be loose. I don't know how I should even term it. It's a bit confusing. If I want to be judgmental, I was saying he didn't do well. Yes, but anyway, it has already happened. I'm expecting the next episode to be next year, either January next year or December next year. December this year, or December or November this year. I'm not very certain. As at now, Abattoir is what is being shown, and let's enjoy Abattoir because it's very interesting and very spiritual. If spirituality is what you seek for, Abattoir is also very good. My name is Lydia, and I'll be ending here for today. If you are new to this channel, please don't forget to subscribe, and let's give Mike-Bamiloye pressure to to release the season 6. Till next time, bye.